Okay, so hard confirmed. Red Shepherd would not eat Krogan balut.
I would not eat Krogan balut.
All right, good. That's important for future reference. We got to mark that down, and we'll know. We got to know where to draw the lines. I was thinking that like we're still missing some pieces of the puzzle, and a big part of it is the method of deployment.
Yes, they said bombardment,
right? And they said bombed us, yeah. So they ran underground to avoid it. So, without seeing the details of it, it sounds like contextually they're describing literally just like dropping massive, like perhaps biological warfare, like in the form of like gas, or so, like explosions of just, or maybe even like putting down canisters, like almost like 20th Century Boys style, just like putting down devices that just like keep feeding the atmosphere with something massively infective. So we're gonna have to wait to find out the details.
Contagious in a way, right?
Yeah, so it would have to be able to go from person to person in order to be effective, because then you want it to, not just isolate people who are in the blast zone, but whenever they get back to hidden populations. That's a curious, thing that we're going to need to learn. And then the other bit is just like the way it's been broken down for us is like, again, contextually, I feel like the Turians and the beef they have with them is more just like straight up warfare. Like they just fought.
Yeah, fighters.
We just fought and fought.
Yeah,
and that was that. And I think that's kind of what a lot of this boils down to, the idea that like everyone, including the Krogan, would have preferred probably to have just fought and lost on the battlefield with weapons or nukes, even insane bombardments, whatever the fuck that might be, than to go this route of like, you can't even begin to start the battle because you've lost forever permanently, before it even begun, right? Killing you on the character select screen.
Yeah.
There is no matchup, right? That feeling is kind of what it really boils down to. And I think if there was a way for the, I guess, Alliance to like outgun the Krogan and, like get them to a point of like, I guess, numerical loss, in like attrition.
Yeah.
That would be the more acceptable means of those casualties. That would be the more acceptable, those would be more acceptable casualties in a way. But it's almost like Solarians looking at it and going, no, we're not going to win that ground fight. We're not going to win that battle. It would be preferable if we could beat them that way, but we cannot. We're incapable. So we're like taking the L and coming back around another way. We're breaking your stick before you sit down to play, because there's no other way we can win. You're just too good.
Nobody lend him one. Don't lend a stick to the Krogan.
Absolute conspiracy. That's the thing. And it would have been a completely different vibe. It would have just been warfare, wins and losses, and like we're kind of conditioned to just accept that, fighting and losing, and then fucking around on a genetic level, as opposed to just like, you lost their battle, you lost your war, you lose your territories, here's some, here's how diplomacy is going to work from now on, here's what we're going to, and like imposing sanctions and putting up borders and
pay this much, you live here.
We're going to put, and just like, we're going to basically, like all the things that would happen if it was like, oh, you look like you're going to rise up and fight again. We're going to put bases and control your society until you are whatever the fuck that would look like. It would be crazy, but like we're much more conditioned to finding that acceptable based on the way history has gone than like on this level of just like know we're going in and we're doctoring it from day one. But also, because this is science fiction, we can eliminate the idea of, like, what if they fuck up and say that, like, no, they perfected the numbers.
Yeah.
They're going to get the exact numbers they're looking for, you know? Let's see what we have on it. For a second. No, we don't have Krogan.
Oh, wow. Non-console.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's a very elite group, right?
My bad. Lesser races.
Until the invention of gunpowder weapons, eaten by predators was still the #1 cause of Krogan fatalities. Afterwards, it was death by gunshot. When the Solarians discovered them, the Krogan were a brutal, primitive species, struggling to survive a self-inflicted nuclear winter. The Solarians culturally uplifted them, teaching them to use and build modern technology, so they could serve as soldiers in the Rachni War.
This doesn't specify. Sorry, it doesn't specify anything about the birth.
Genophage, Krogan genophage. I don't know if that's what you were looking for.
The egg laying.
Special birth rate facility freed hostile genophage Krogan, bringing a child to term. I don't see egg. Do you see egg? Culture. Nothing about culture. Attitude, solitary, blah blah blah. Feelings, genophage. Replicate by eating genetic sequences, genes. Die. Krogan homework colonies. Mutation 1 in 1,000 Krogan. Pregnancies carried to term. Did not reduce fertility, but offspring viability.
Pregnancies carried to term. This is probably why we both thought we were talking about human, like, you know.
I don't see eggs there, you know? I don't think of eggs when I'm reading that.
But so I want to find the place where this is where we started thinking about human pregnancies because of this wording here. I want to see where we missed the part about egg laying, or where we forgot it.
The rebellions.
The word pregnancy makes me think of someone carrying a baby in the
inside,
womb.
yeah.
I don't think of... Oh, I guess if a turtle is pregnant, it's about to lay its eggs. So that would be the way to define it in that context. But yeah, that's I think where we both got the same image. Nothing about the rebellions, military doctrine. No. I don't know if that's something we've heard about yet, because I feel like we probably would have zoomed in on it and discussed if we did hear about that.
Yeah, I think if we had heard of eggs, we would have like framed it differently.
Okay. Yeah.
But I didn't. I don't.
Number of people are saying Mass Effect 3. So.
Oh well, that's cool.
So, if that's what the case is, then
well, if this is future sight, then let's just move on. Then
let's move on. Alright. Did I find everything?
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
that's what I like to
Or
hear.
a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
The fuck you going on about, Edie?
Question of perspective. Vorcha, 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 Vorcha. Oh wait,
Target acquired.
do we have to?
Not a problem.
Did we miss something before?
Is something?
Incoming. This should soften them up.
Universe saying to back up. Cannot open door when enemies are present. Oh well, we're in. It's all... Oh, there's another door that we need to find. Is this the door? That might be the door. A sick Krogan. How you feeling?
Well, I just think that there's a door here, and then there's a door here, and then you can go in, and then you fight over there, and then there's also a door back here, and it's the type of thing that I guess you hopefully could walk back to and get, but
I see.
Maybe you couldn't. I don't know. It's 2 doors.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
It's fine.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The Chief Scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the Genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Morden, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the Genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the Genophage, then I mattered.
Okay. There are multiple options. May I interject? I will.
Neutral lie.
That's fine.
The neutral lie.
That's fine.
Everybody loves a neutral lie.
Yeah, which options is more appealing to you up to now on the screen?
What's the lowdown over here?
What would you have picked?
Well, quite frankly, I'm deferring to the purity of my playthrough
I see.
and the options that I'll need
Okay.
to be able to handle future problems.
I think this is one of the moments where you can take the blue options and have some good content out of it.
I don't want to, shall we say, be caught lacking.
Understandable.
But you're saying,
Yeah, let's go with the blue line here. That way you can get some good content.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're gonna destroy the other clans.
But... No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
oh shit.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a quarian with a tummy ache.
I'm standing right here.
I can do it.
Shut up, Tally.
I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go!
What are you?
I can't believe that water.
Horny!
That works. Keep that energy, buddy. You go. I'll go out there to get it.
Female cap, here I come! Got quads full of Viagra.
That was the blue option indeed.
Nice.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
Green sandwich staircase. Red staircase. Or a green staircase, that is. There it is. And a blue protrusion.
More credits. Oh, you were here, Tally. I'm sorry.
Fuck? We're fucking with a Krogan's head. Come on. And then obviously the other route, I guess, is just bad end for you.
Ooh. I had to dodge that shot.
Too far. Too far.
This should soften them up.
Oh, you deployed it. Perfect. So it's not targeting, but if I told you to do this anyway... No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, okay. No combat music, thank you.
Can't target them.
Taking fire.
Boom. All right.
So yeah, the urgency of the fight was fucked with this time around when we entered. maybe by shooting from the outside.
Oh, circuit boards. That's good money. Nice. Oh, he's getting it. Brum, 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 brum.
Yo, Samus.
Shepard, back off.
Relax. Just a charge.
What is this place?
Nothing? Cover for them?
Okay.
Yo, Metroid vibes. What's the problem? We stay charged.
Trouble.
A direct hit.
Deploying combat drone.
Engaging target.
Hostile charging.
Ooh. Where'd they come from? Barrier is being used. Shout outs to Jacob. getting stun locked. And melted. Uh-oh. Sir?
Okay.
I'm in so much pain. Oh God, please.
I'm very badly hurt.
He hurts.
Out of world you go. To the next dimension. Where the fuck?
Is he dead?
Alright, blue 2.
I hope for you he's dead.
Purple middle.
Will you have to back out and come back in?
I don't know, dude.
What's this?
The door says it's okay.
All right. Cutscene. You did it.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions.
Uh-oh.
How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the Genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
Interesting. I just got shivers, dude.
Yeah? You like that first thing? Yeah? You like ethics of experiments right down into it?
That's a very, very, very good opening discussion salvo.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Taught by Morden?
Morden, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
Results of the cure. Not just the blood group. The blood. What are they called? The group that were fucking
The
around.
Blood Pact?
Blood Pact. Not just them.
What happens if the Genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
Is he fully there?
Like, this is one of those NPCs that you're supposed to be having a conversation with in a mission that's completely lost their mind, and you're just like, all right, enough of this guy. But fuck,
Yeah.
no, maybe not this time. Maybe this time. Not saying they're bars, but I am saying that he's saying something.
Garbage.
Is it?
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Yeah, but how would they respect that?
Impossible to
How do you
be
know
certain.
they would respect
Don't you
any of
see?
that?
We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
you have no guarantees that the rules are going to be followed when everyone comes to the table and signs. You know, they sign for that moment, for what's politically convenient, what's culturally convenient, what's, I don't know, racially convenient. But sure is a good thing that the League of Nations still stands.
Yeah, it's still there, it's still doing stuff, right? It's still useful.
God bless. What a great idea. Genophage lethality. Wait, hold on.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again?
We justified this atrocity,
Right.
but look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse. Get the assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan.
Right, okay.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative.
Right, the
They would be
cultural
thriving
aspect.
in a cultural renaissance now
Yes.
had we not decided that this is what they deserve.
This
Damn.
is
Accurate.
part 2 of the
Population
conversation.
resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Part 2 of the conversation is the effect it has on them as a people.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Not Clan Urdnot?
Urdnot has a larger camp than Weyrloc. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Weyrloc's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Okay, and that is where it falls apart. Because now you have a particular group that's like, fuck the rest of our race,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it, and we're gonna rule, and it's all gonna be us.
we'll
So,
take over, yeah.
no matter what, this falls apart completely structurally. You started with a thought that was worth sitting down and having a coffee and discussing. Maybe a coffee and then later a beer. But, like,
If all things go okay.
it's going to take a while to have the conversation, but you're doing it in the framework of a piece of shit clan that's not going to do any, like, you're just like, whatever, Krogans, we gotta save Krogans, period. And in this case, like, the clans matter to that discussion, and you're not factoring that in. So this falls apart.
We're shutting your lab down, Malin.
Shutting down more than that.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
How you
Don't worry
feeling?
about me, Morden. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
That was a pretty conclusive outcome. Yeah, okay.
Pop, pop.
All right.
It's easy to miss someone else's needs when you're in the middle of your own soul searching.
Went to Omega. Tried to get away. Should have stayed. Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin dead. Problem solved. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
What's up?
Might be worth keeping.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure Genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Okay. I chose not to Paragon intervene there. FYI, I didn't miss that prompt. That was a deliberate choice. You should help the Krogan. Genophage was the right call. Hold on to the data. Destroy the data for now.
Should he help? Was Genophage the right call? Should you hold on to the data or destroy it? Left side, right side.
Okay. Like, if you're thinking about variables, right? You're thinking about what he just did, going into the wrong hands, creating a fucked up outcome. He decided Rex's clan was too soft, too weak. Then they weren't willing to do what he was willing to do. So they had to go to. So he's like, we're going to the extremes regardless. If Rex is looking at that and going, no, that ain't the way we're doing it, then there's wisdom to that choice. The thought is like, basically, yeah, it's like, is there any compromise? Is there any compromise in this discussion at all whatsoever? Like, at no point am I like ever gonna stop and go like, no, there's no, like, it's a painful crossing of the threshold every time. There's no compromise. There's no compromise. We shot that fucker in the head because there's no compromise.
How long did you spend researching the likely outcome of the Krogan recovering?
Years. Krogan population increase always led to war. Always.
You did the right thing then, do the right thing now. Destroy the data.
Yes. Only safe course. Wiping drive. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Huh.
The choice on the left side, huh?
That was a left side choice. So that was 4 committed directions then. I kind of wanted to go... I wanted to end on bottom right. Okay.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Oh, you wanted to destroy the data on the bottom right?
Yeah, those were not information choices.
See. Is this what you wanted?
Not quite. Not quite. That's not... does it make a difference? I don't know. I don't know. Ultimately, they both seem to be different ways of picking the same thing. One says destroy the data, the other says the Genophage was the right call. And in the end, he chooses to destroy the data. But is the line delivery on that important?
It might be. Since like there were like actual choices on the left side, maybe like they have different weight with like social links or something.
Okay. So you think reload and grab the actual answer?
I mean, if you want to clear your mind on it. But, oh, apparently that might not be the case, I don't know.
So, sorry, because I guess you asked.
Yeah, I would assume that like, oh, maybe like if you pick one or the other, even if both lead to destroying the data, maybe there was like a different effect in the background with like just our link with more than Or maybe further on.
Yeah, perhaps.
But I really don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. There would be no harm in checking, I guess. If that clears your mind.
How? As in.
Oh, redoing the
So
whole
was,
conversation.
yeah. What do you mean exactly?
Redoing the whole conversation with
And seeing if the end plays out differently.
you could check if you want to. It's your call. We gotta move on.
Let's just roll with what we've done. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
There's nothing else in this room. Okay. All right. It looks like it's going to be selectable, but then it's not. All right, we're good. Yeah, we're just gonna roll.
Okay. Ultimately, the data was deleted. That's fine. That's fine. We can move on.
Yeah. Yes. Just where'd the exit prompt go? There we go. Right here.
It's just in the middle of the room.
Yeah. B.
B not working.
B. A. X. B.
Can't reach the target.
Y.
Are you serious?
B. B. The B button.
I guess you'll have to reload. Is there something like missing? You have to like lick the dead body? What's going on?
What an amazing time for the game to bug out. That's incredible. That's incredible.
That's crazy.
That's fucking ridiculous.
That's scary. That's concerning. That's kind of wild. I don't even know what to tell you. Just another day. Oh my god. I don't know what to say.
Legendary. Truly a legendary edition.
Is the legendary edition artificial intelligence? It's evolving. It feels our emotions. You're right, Woolie. It's a problem. AI is a problem. Yep. Hey, what's up?
Malin, alive, unharmed. No
What's
signs of
going
restraint,
on?
no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconception. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wished?
Alright, let's do the path again.
He wasn't kidnapped.
Impossible. Whole
How
team
was I
agreed.
supposed to disagree with
Experiments performed here. Live
Already
subjects.
got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor.
You honestly
We can.
think...
The experiments are monstrous.
Morden.
Morbin.
Did you ever...
I just do that.
Never taught you this,
Your
Malin.
hands are
Oh
clean.
yeah, you didn't do
What does
shit,
it matter
huh?
if the ground is
What
stained
happens
with the
when he
blood
dies
of-
down
You
there?
told me that the
You
end
told me I had to do
justified the
everything I had
means.
to
I
do.
will undo
Well, I'm
what
gonna
we did.
undo that. That's
Right.
what I do, son.
Didn't teach you that specifics, but you taught me in the end, the ends justify the means, and I interpreted that to be that we test on people and do these things because the ends justify the
happens at the
means.
But look at the assault on your Eden.
How would a Krogan
An
population...
increase. The Turian fleets would be
Supposition. Impossible to
Don't
be
you
certain.
Man, that's
We
bullshit.
tried to play
Man, open your eyes.
You talked about killing...
Krogan. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance.
Inaccurate. Krogan population was
These Krogan
Why work with
bitches
Clan
ain't safe.
Waylock?
Gotta
It
do
was easy.
something.
As for the Werlock, they were the only clan.
Right.
Erdnot has
So
a larger camp than Werlock.
Erdnot Rex
too
is
soft, unwilling.
He was
That guy's
Erdnot's
soft.
loss and Werlock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime they
See, now that's the thing that I'm thinking about here too. That's why I'm like, so wait, like, did you make that call because you talked to Rex, and he said no, or did you make that call because you just looked at it and went like, he doesn't have what it takes, and the others do, you know? Like, is the Erdnot being soft a matter of, like, Rex knows what was... was there a conversation or not, essentially? Because if there was...
Knowing that Rex did have the Vermeer episode where he was like, yo, we have a cure.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's so huge.
Yeah.
If Rex saw that, had that discussion, and went, no, that is massive, and I want to know everything about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so... yeah, we did that part. Okay, so this project is over. What now, Morden? But yeah, we did this.
Shutting your lab down, Malin.
Shutting down more than that.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity.
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Oh, Jesus. I still saw the flash.
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
You
Don't worry
good?
about me, Morden. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
It's easy to miss someone else's needs when you're in the middle of your own soul searching.
Went to Omega. Tried to get away. Should have stayed. Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin dead. Problem solved. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified Genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure Genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Right. And then the other thing to do there would have been to do the Paragon prompt.
Oh, you could have checked it, but I thought we were going like the same way up until
That's pretty
here.
much what I was doing.
Yeah,
Yes, that's correct.
That's fine.
And then, yeah, you should help the Krogan, hold on to the data, and then Genophage is the right call. Destroy the data for now. So
So now we can destroy the data for now.
and this is what we were actually pointing towards.
The Krogan aren't ready for the Genophage to be cured. You can't risk this data being stolen, and I know you can recreate it.
Yes. Only safe course. Wiping drive. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
And if we go leave, will the game fucking explode? All right,
Let's get out of here.
let's get out of here.
Plus 19 Renegade. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Mission summary. Trouble by Clan Waylock's progress toward Genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge. Eradication of cure data removes problem, but must recruit Vorcha, Krogan informants to cover information gaps. Got some XP. Cripple an organic enemy with pain when you use the neural shock.
New outfit.
For our doctor. Krogan vitality. Member squad upgrade to get 50% more health for Krogan squad members. A scientist named Okir designed something retrovirus that matches the Krogan genetic code. Cool. Heavy weapon ammo plus 60% heavy weapon ammo capacity. Power cells and a bit of money for your efforts.
Well, don't stick us off the planet just
Yeah,
yet.
don't we have to talk to the people first?
We got a couple people to
Take your
talk to.
business to the clan leader.
On our way.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss. Terrible, right? Tears here.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced several breeding requests for Grunt and one for Shepherd.
Commander, you've got a message. Wow.
Who's that, Kelly? No, this is Red. Coming through loud and clear, Red. What's that? Hey, Urs, how you doing?
Hey, you're back up. Let's go.
You gonna accept that message or what?
Let's go. Take matters into your own hands.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
No more fighting, Urs. You're retired.
Eyes straight ahead. My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that base and back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Cool.
Talk to you later.
Give me a reason.
And what about you?
Step back. Don't touch anything. If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tonka.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
Yes.
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
Do you like Rex? I like Rex.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me. Which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
That's one way to look at things.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan's placed so much importance on martial strength. How'd you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Erdnot.
Damn.
Fair enough. Sorry, one second.
How do you feel about what
The old
Rex...
man's crazy if you ask, but that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets
Okay.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
The next king will decide if
Well,
this king fails.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't leveled up in a minute. There you go.
These things would
Finally.
last longer if they didn't hit every crater.
Yeah, last level up was like beginning of session, I think.
And anything for you?
Again, you darken my lab, human. You must have more questions.
Nope, I guess not.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, yes, move along.
We could empty our credits on both of these if we wanted to, but yeah, I'll save it for later. I might want to go to Citadel and pick up the others first.
Always want more shock absorption. Those are babies.
Hold on, let me get one of them maybe.
Which one?
The reaction produced could be.
Heavy pistol, because again, like, a lot of people are coming out with their pistols on the teams.
I'll take it.
That was loud. All right. Did a bit of shopping.
This stood up to a 10-ton bomb. One wrong step,
We got a dog. We killed some Krogans. We found Rex. We denied the salvation of an entire race. Good work. Good work.
Go on? Or should I say go off?
That was the end of it. That was the end of it, because I didn't want to be interrupted. I'm right there.
Well, unfortunately, you found yourself with a platform, spotlights, and a microphone. So how are we doing?
I'm just, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know what the future holds?
I do not know.
Okay.
I do not know.
Okay.
I do not know.
Because a lot of people that do are being really something right now. People who know the future are being something. Do you know? I don't know what the future holds.
I do not know what the future holds. I'm looking forward to the future. That's what's grand about the future. It's always coming towards you, you know? That's a certainty.
I'll tell you one thing the future holds. Content.
Oh! A little cutscene as we're leaving? Hey. Back on the ship. What an adventure that was. Holy crap. Holy crap.
I'm searching for words. I'm failing. And I'm searching for other words.
And still, nothing.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
That makes perfect sense.
I hope he has good words for us. Because they don't know about... Cerberus doesn't know about this, right? Right? Cerberus doesn't know about this?
I just...
You seem a bit uncomfortable.
Can you feel? Can you feel my energy?
Yeah, yes.
Is challenging you.
WoolieVersus the algorithm.